I am so excited for this experiment. I've wanted to try it for so long. We are going to make an egg bounce. Okay, this is a raw egg. If I crack this all over my head, it will go all over. So we don't want to do that. But what we're going to do is we're going to make the shell of the egg dissolve. So what we're going to do, I've got 3 eggs, and of course, well, hello, we need to change their color. We just don't want a white egg, right? We're going to leave one white just so we can see, but then we'll change the other 2. I don't know, I'm thinking maybe blue and green. Does that sound good? So first what we do is we're going to get a jar, okay, and you're going to very carefully put the egg in there. You wanted the jar to be a little bit bigger than the egg. I'm hoping my jars are big enough because the egg is going to expand. It's going to get bigger. So very carefully, I've got my eggs in there. Now I've got my trusty vinegar, and we're going to pour it over the egg. Okay, you want to cover the whole thing, just like that. Okay, you can see the bubbles starting to form on the egg shell and kind of looking kind of crazy a little bit. Now here's where we'll add our color. Same thing, just gonna fill that up. Fill the other one. Okay, you want a few more inches above, and then let's add our food coloring. Alright, I'm going to do kind of a lot because I want it to really, really be blue. And then I'm going to add green to this one. Ooh, look at, I love how it just dissolves over the egg. Look at that. And then you can just kind of give it a light little whoop and a whoop. And that's really all you need to do. Now, tomorrow, we are going to change the vinegar solution. So we will dump very carefully, dump out the vinegar in here and replace it with fresh vinegar. And then after that, I'll show you pictures and show you again how our eggs bounce. Can you believe it? I don't know. Hi guys, well it's day 2 in our egg experiment, and I just wanted to show you real quick what it looks like. Look at that. Look, it's got like this foam on top from the vinegar dissolving at the eggshell. I don't know, can you see? I'll try to get it as close as I can. You can see how it's just all over. That's the blue. The green one's the same way, just really, really, ugh. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty this quickly, and then I'm just going to fill it back up. Same thing, I'm going to add our, cover the tops again with fresh vinegar and some food coloring. Wait till you see tomorrow. Hi guys, I have to show you day 2 of our experiment. It kind of stinks. It's starting to smell like rotten eggs a little bit. Rotten eggs and vinegar. Ew, ew, not a very good smell. But I want to show you what's happening. I am going to add a little bit more vinegar, because can you see how big our egg is getting? It is getting huge in there, and I'm going to see if I can show you the top of this. Look at the top of the egg. You can see how it's cracking, and it's really green on the inside. Here's our white one. Our white one is still covered. It's pretty far in there. This egg was kind of floating, so this one seems to be okay. Then here is our blue one. Our blue one, look at how weird and goofy it's getting, and it's just, ooh, I don't know. The one thing I noticed yesterday when I was changing out the vinegar was the texture. I touched it. If you touch it already, it feels kind of like a bouncy ball. Like the shell, it's not hard anymore. So crazy. Well, I will show you tomorrow the final of what it looks like. Are you excited? I'm excited. Do you think it'll bounce? Like an egg can bounce? I don't know. Hi, you guys. Okay, day 2, 3, 4. I kind of forgot what day it was. For our egg experiment. It is time now to see if our eggs no longer have a shell and if they can bounce. How cool is that? So if we go back, remember we put vinegar in our jars here, right? And what the vinegar did is it ate away at the calcium carbonate that's on the shell. So just kind of got the bubbles on it and ate it away. And then some of that vinegar got into the egg. And that's what made it bouncy. Okay, so I'm hoping you can see me all the way over here. But you can see even how big our egg is. It is huge in there. So now what I'm going to do very carefully, I am going to dump out this mixture. Our egg is like stuck in there. I'm hoping. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's still a little bit of egg shell. I don't want it to drip here on the bottom. And you guys, this is so cool. I'm hoping you can see. Look it. I can squish it. Can you see how my fingers can squish it? Ah, it was a raw egg. We put a raw egg in there. That is so crazy. The chemical reaction of the acid of the vinegar reacted with that outside of the shell and ate it away. Wow. Now, let's see if it'll bounce. Like I said, there still seems to be a little shell on it, so maybe we should have... Maybe we should have waited another day. That kind of made a little bit of a mess. Hold please while I clean up. Well, that was unexpected and made a little mess. So this time I'm going to cover my computer up just in case. But I thought, let's try the green one. Maybe we'll have to wait for the clear one that we did. I'm not sure. It looks, if you look at it real close, you can feel it and it feels like the egg shell is all off it, but it does have a unique kind of coloration to it, and it looks like maybe my jars also weren't big enough to where the egg enlarged. It's touching the jar, so I'm not sure if much of the eggshell was taken off from the vinegar because of that. So you might need a bigger jar so that egg can really expand in it. But I thought, let's give our green one just a shot. Let's see if it works. We also might have need to let this sit for one more day. Maybe that would have helped. Maybe another jar. But I thought, let's try it out. Let's see. So you can see it is large in there. It is touching. If I touch it from here, it feels just gooey, and you can actually... I don't think this one is going to be all ready. You can kind of see, look at how that flaps. It's like flapping in there, so I don't think the shell is all the way off. So let's pull that off. Okay, it looks gross, and it is very, very green. See, look at this. It's just pulling off. I'm going to just kind of wet this one just to see if maybe we can get a little bit more of that off of there. All right. Now, I'm going to bring my bucket a little bit closer here. I'm not sure. I want you guys to be able to see, though. Let me set it up quick. Something a little bit higher. There we go. If I shake it, it feels like a bouncy ball. Like, it doesn't feel like how that other one was liquid inside. But let's see. 1, I'm scared. 2, 3. Ah! Here is, oh my. So what it feels like is it actually feels like a balloon, like a latex balloon. It kind of pulls apart pretty easy, but it's very, very green. And you can see it didn't bounce because we have our egg in the bowl as liquid as ever. Now, I certainly don't suggest you fry that baby up. That'd be a little gross. It's got a lot of vinegar in it. It'd be kind of icky. But, so, I suggest you try this experiment at home. I thought it was a lot of fun. But maybe, A, we learned a big jar is needed. B, it needs to probably be in for a few more days to maybe get totally bouncy. So I want you guys to try it. I want to hear your results. Let me know. Have fun with it. Hi, you guys. Okay, you didn't really think I could end it like that, did you? So here's what I did. I took my last egg. I put it in a bigger bowl of vinegar and I filled it up and I've let it set now for, let's see, it was a long weekend, so it's been sitting in here for another 3 days. It definitely got bigger when it was in the bowl. Still, it feels slimy, like it just has slimy and gross. But I think it might bounce, so I wanted to try. So I'm going to dump out the vinegar here real quick. And then I'm going to show you. I know before I said there was some coloration to it, and you can kind of see, like, look through it. Oh, crazy. Okay, so I don't want this to drip, but I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. If you guys try this, make sure you try to do colored eggs and then do a regular egg. Because right now, when I turn it, I can actually see inside. Like, there's the yolk right there. Oh, it's moving. So, with that being said, I don't think it's going to bounce because that yolk is still moving around in there. But let's just give it a quick little try. You never know. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So, yeah, that didn't quite work, but oh, it's like the yolk was almost a hard-boiled yolk. Ew, it's like, look it, it's hard. Yeah. I hope you guys tried and I hope you had as much fun as I did doing it.